What's up, guys? Wait for you guys to check in. Who's in here first? Andrew, what's up, man? Hey, you low key. I was doing the scores for Take a Guess, and you're doing a really good job of getting that last question answered. You've been in third place and moving up consistently each week because you've been the one answering that last question. It's funny. What's up, guys? I'll wait for you guys to trickle in here. Tell me something good, man. How you guys weeks go? Want to win one so bad. You close. I feel like in the next week or so, or the next couple of weeks or so, you're gonna get one. Don't cross the line. Mm-mm-mm. It's the weekend. Just landed a new project, so I'm feeling good. Congrats, David. What project? What zip? I'm assuming that's what's up. What zip? BH. I'm gonna start saying that. What zip? You just did something right there. What zip? I don't know if this is good, but I'm glad the Knicks drafted OB and I got caught up in all my classes. That's good. I'm glad the Pistons passed on OB. I've seen a lot of people bigging OB up. I'm excited. I think the Pistons did a really good job in that draft, like getting rid of a whole bunch of people that didn't need to be there. So I'm kind of excited to get back into Pistons basketball. It's been a good, it's been a good decade. It's been a good decade since I watched. When they traded away Chauncey, I kind of let it, or when they got swept by the Cavs in '08, I think it was. Lions 10-6, and Scott says drug test them. Yeah, yeah, that's not even close. I don't. I Man, they're gonna sneak in the playoffs, or I don't. I hate that they're in the hunt because now I have to like emotionally detach because I know how bad it's about to get because they're gonna stress me out in December. They're a terrible December team. Work for work, little tech stuff, and dang, you don't like Obi dudes. Yeah, I mean, I keep seeing people high on him. I just didn't want him in Detroit. What do you think of DeAndre Swift? Man, I thought going into the game this weekend that no McCaffrey, no Bridgewater, no problem. The Lions are gonna take care of business. But now it's stress. The concussion thing. I think he suffered it in practice from what I read, and I don't know, man. Tackling this far into the season and hitting your starting running back in the head this far into the season seems a bit stupid. So Stafford's got an injury. Galladay's out from what I saw. It's like 14 other starters on the injured list. So Sunday should be very stressful. And an announcement on Sunday. I enjoyed the live stream. I enjoyed hanging out with you guys during the game. And I told you we were going to find something to do. So I've created a Lions bingo card. And we'll be playing Lions bingo on Sunday. No charge. I'm going to create the cards. I'm going to create them. It's not going to be traditional bingo. It's going to be Lions centered. So, Stafford pick six might be one of the spots on the board. You get the free space, or you get Sad Matt Patricia. Sad Matt Patricia. I want to make that a thing. So Sunday, you want to watch the Lions game? We're gonna be doing that here again. We're gonna play Lions bingo. I may give away some shirts. So you're really gonna make me watch the game now. Yeah, definitely. Scott, you're supposed to watch everyone. We're here. What do you think? Swift. I thought the Pistons would get Denny. What's up, Matt? Do we drink the Kool-Aid? I don't, man. I have no faith in this team at all. I think that the Kelly Stafford thing was funny this week because that's just like added pressure on him, and now he's got to go out throw 5 touchdowns to get back in everybody's good graces. I don't know. The offense is good, like we were watching on Sunday. And I think Scott corrected me. He's like, man, Bevel's putting up 30 points a game. What more could you ask for? It's the defense. Like, that defense is atrocious. They can't play man. They can't play zone. They can't mix it up. It's horrible to watch. So I'm not drinking the Kool-Aid yet. I'm still watching from a distance. Pistons just picked up Mason Plumlee. Yeah. Thoughts on the football team? That's a terrible football team. I think I saw that they were going to keep the name too. I think that's it's not a horrible. It's funny calling them the football team, but they're bad. It was good to see Alex Smith have a career day. 31 to 55 or 38 to 55, something like that. It was horrible. Like, I think that penalty on True Font was terrible. But man, I don't know what defense. Like, I think I need to get the all 22 so I can break down how terrible they are actually. Washington's just bad though. That's going to be a long rebuild. My opinion on modern day. 8-8 is the line ceiling. They are a very average team. I think that's pretty much it. They're an 8-8. They're probably going to end up 8-8. Yeah. 9-7, 7th seed for Brendan Walsh. I just don't see it, man. We still got Vikings on the schedule, got another Bears game, and another Packers game. So that's 8 right there. They can't win in the division. I don't know why. That division is terrible. And I hate the fact that the Vikings beat the Bears. Because now that's like, the Vikings beat the Bears, right? That's like more, oh, look how close the Lions are. Now I have to hold on for the remainder of the season. It's horrible. Adrian Peterson get his 40 touches. Second and 9, run up the gut, off tackle. 1st and 10, off tackle. Adrian Peterson. Would you rather Kerryon Johnson or Adrian Peterson? Drop the comments below. We welcome Packers fans in here. FTP. Prater missed the needed field goal. Needs to be a spot. Hey, listen, these are the rules to a Lions collapse. Matt Prater misses a field goal. After today's news, is that Swift or Galladay, Scott? I had a terrible staying power, so I had to dip, but glad you guys won. What's up, Alex? Luca, what's up? I think Stafford is going to leave after the season by either retirement or demanding a trade. I don't think he's going to retire. I think like after this season, like what would be the purpose of staying? Like, your legacy is being the best quarterback in Lions history, and you're probably better than that. Like, I think he could go out and win a championship somewhere else, because if you look at the history of every Detroit athlete ever, once they leave, they unlock their full potential. So, what's the point in staying here and trying to drag these losers to anywhere other than the graveyard where they belong? Thoughts on the Steelers? I can't believe that the Steelers are that good. I watched some of the who did they play Sunday? I watched some of that game. I hate Steeler football. Absolutely despise it. They're good. I'm starting to love them. I don't think the Chiefs right now, for me, as long as they have Patrick Mahomes, I still think they're the team to beat and will be for the next decade or so. But Steelers are looking good. They got a defense. 1 game out if they beat Carolina. Yeah, man, but in the hunt. Don't be an in the hunt Lions fan, because it plays with your psyche. You get all these expectations and high hopes, and then week 17 happens. The Panthers' backup was PJ Walker. I think it's Will Grier too. So we getting some XFL action, supposedly. So about me facing Andrew Luck, he didn't roast me. I do have a pick six on him in the 34-31 W. That's what's up. I'm scared for Steelers versus Jaguars. Yeah, playing down to the competition. Steelers. I don't think Jacksonville is that much of a threat. Like if they do play down to the competition, yeah, but I still think they pull it out. I wouldn't be worried about that at all. I'm starting Taysom Hill at tight end in fantasy because he's considered the tight end. Yo, you gonna have will they count the quarterback points? Because that's gonna be a hell of a setup right there. Washington team of football. Carry on over AP. I like it. Man, if Carry on didn't get hurt, he would still be getting hella carries. 88. 8-8 Panthers, Texans, Bears, and Vikings. No way they beat the Bucks, Titans, or Packers. I don't think they're gonna beat the Bears at Soldier Field. Panthers, I take. You didn't want to give Texans last week, and I don't think they're gonna beat the Vikings. I just like they couldn't stop Dalvin Cook the first time, and more film isn't gonna help. Carry on is that dude. I like him way more. What will the Lions record be at the end of the year? I'm going with Scott, and I'm saying 8-8. Well, and Amendola's out. Wow. James Conner is overrated. I don't think he's overrated. I think he's a fairly good back, and he got a lot of credit for stepping up when Le'Veon Bell left. Wow, that was a back and forth game. Wait, 7-0, 14-0, 14-3, 21-3, 21-6, 28. No, it wasn't. 28-13, 20-20. Oh, yeah. That was a good game. Yes, they count the port. Oh yeah. Taysom Hill, quarterback points, and you get to throw another quarterback up there. That's cheating. Darren Waller is mad underrated, and he has a great come-up story. I don't know who that is. Bears are overrated. I don't think they're overrated. They're just the Lions are bad. 8-8 is the best. I think I think they're gonna be 8. I think they're gonna end in a real average fashion. Are we beating the Panthers? I'm not putting my hopes into anything. I'm saying yes, strictly off the fact that the Panthers don't have any starters and they're in a rebuild, but I'm not putting any hopes or faith into it. Resting player and looking ahead to the Thanksgiving game could be terrible too. So it's so many. You look on a Packers fan over a Packers live stream. Oh, the Raiders tight end. I gotta check him out. Imagine if the Bears had a decent quarterback. Like you can. It's funny the Patrick Mahomes thing that they always bring up, but like any quarter, I hate. I think that one thing that the NFL needs to do is invest into a minor league. My thought process on that is the fact that only 32 quarterbacks play in the NFL, and the backups get limited reps. So you're banking on having a good enough offensive line and a quarterback being durable throughout the entire year. And if they get hurt, which is more often than not, you're not getting your backup any significant game reps. And, I know that's like, I guess, hopeful and wishful thinking, but man, quarterbacks out of everybody on the field need the most reps. And if you're a backup, you're kind of in a bad situation because, you're not seeing the timing and everything with the starters. So, I PJ Walker and I think Garrett Gilbert, I watched the Garrett Gilbert game a couple weeks ago when he played in Dallas. It's like, man, you got to get another league so these guys can play in. And I think, I'm really excited about the Rocks version of the XFL. I don't think the XFL this year was good, but I don't think it was horrible. I think you saw a lot of players who can play in the league, and I thought that the gameplay was better than the original version of the XFL. But man, those reps would be amazing for guys who, need them. And I think that's one thing that's kind of hindering the NFL. I think Thanksgiving will be a fun game. They always play tough on Thanksgiving, At least in the recent year. Did you know that I didn't know that Jim Caldwell was 4-0 on Thanksgiving. That's funny. He did not lose a Thanksgiving game. Game winning pick six. I respect it. This season is going to be awful for Detroit because I think Stafford, Galladay, and Tracy Walker are all leaving. I think if they, man, I'm really afraid that they're not going to pay him. I hope this whole regime gets fired before they have to deal with the Galladay mess because they're going to try to lowball him and, losing him. I think Galladay and Marvin Hall are going to be a really good tandem if they work them together and they like have a good relationship over the next couple of years. Like, but there has to be some consistency, and that means I think Stafford's going to have to stay. They're going to have to pay Galladay, and they're probably going to have to pay Marvin Hall. NFL Europe was amazing, just not sustainable. Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, I don't think America loves football that much to where they'll support a spring league or another league, and it's needed. It's dire because you look at all these quarterback situations. Like, you can say that who picked up Deshaun Kaiser? Was it the Bears? Like, who the hell would pick up Deshaun Kaiser in 2020? What if the NFL gets so greedy to the point of having playoff games and pay-per-view? They would lose a good bit of their support, I think. Okay, so like I said, on Sunday, guys, we're going to be doing Lions bingo. I got a couple of other things coming up that we're like I said, getting into the point where I'm starting to make content again and not just stream with you guys. Is coming up pretty soon, probably after Thanksgiving. So a lot of things coming up. I took a lot of recommendations on Sunday, so I have some things working out. I also want to pitch you guys something. So a lot of people have been asking me about tips and tricks on creating a channel and how to do things. So I have a bunch of old content laying around that I can't really use because it's all TPS stuff. But I do want to tell you guys that I'm going to start doing tutorials on how to build your channel and just good ways of writing and getting your content out there, because a lot of the things that I see can be better, and I always want to be able to give advice and educate people and help people. So I do want to let you guys know that that's coming too. I think they should fire. I think they should fire every week. Every time he goes out there, I think they should fire him. They should have fired him in the fourth quarter when Washington tied it up. They should have fired him in Jacksonville. They should have fired every week. I don't think they're going to because it's Bob Quinn, but he needs to be fired too. I think the Fords need to step in. I honestly wasn't on board last year with the Ford selling the team, but they need to go, man. It's all them. It hasn't been right since 1964 or whatever year that was. I love flag football. I'm not good at grabbing the flags, which is funny because I'm a pretty good tackler, but I love flag football. Scott, that's going to be a part of it. I'm trying to keep it family friendly. There will be an element of drinking involved. So the game, the fourth quarter game will be the best. We'll play a game each quarter. I'll throw out some cards and you guys can play. Do you think it's possible to have a 23 interception season in the NFL as a strong safety? No, not unless you're playing against Mitch Trubisky every game. Lions live stream, Packers live stream. Oh yeah, we through here. If they go 8-8 and nobody gets fired, I will not be a happy camper. That's horrible. All you gotta do is throw Quinn's words back in his face. It's like, 7 isn't good enough. 8-8 isn't good enough. I think they gave them the playoff ultimatum, and if they don't win a playoff game, they have to fire him. It would be nonsensical to do all that and say all that and then just like not fire him. I would be upset. I would be pissed to the highest level of festivity. Adam Gase ruined Sam Darnold's career, or was Darnold? I think he got thrust into it. Like listen, this is how bad the Lions are. Sam Darnold came out and torched our ass in his first game, and everybody was high on him. Trubisky. Every time Trubisky plays the Lions, he torched our ass. And that's just like, if you could play the Lions every game, you probably carve out a good career. 8-8 better than 3-13. We're talking the fours here. Yeah, but I hope the daughter has some type of common sense. But we are talking the fours here. Also, what are we getting into? We got to take a guess today, coming up here in 20 minutes. We got a new winner, so I was really excited about that. I want to let you guys know, like I said, I'm starting to do a couple of other interactive things. If you go like my Facebook page, thanks, Thrill Collins. If you go like my Facebook page, we're going to start playing bingo. Quantity Entertainment and Media on Facebook. It's going to be, like I said, next year I want to have fun, give back. So we're trying to find all these things to do to entertain you guys. We're coming back with the Good Podcast. A couple years ago, I did a podcast with some of my friends. So probably going to host that here a lot. Probably do it live a couple of times just to get interactions with the audience and you guys, and let you guys weigh in on opinions. And that's what we got going. I hope I'm wrong, but I fear that's the magic number to get one more year. It's no way they let him slide with 8-8. My watching Amazing to Stevie Wonder. What is it? Like, I see Packers fans in here. I see Lions fans in here. What do you guys got planned for Thanksgiving? I know a lot of you in here are in Michigan, so you're locked down. Mike just dropped a short film series. If you check it out, it's 100.film. It's called Centurions. It's what he's been working on since he left TPS. He's got a channel. It's Mike for the People, I think, or Mike Cantalupo. He's in Mexico right now, I believe it is. Just living life and dodging Corona. He's somewhere walking the world. See, Watson, you had tickets to the Thanksgiving game. That sucks. Wish the Fords would step. I did a video about Rod Wood. When they hired Rod Wood, he was quoted as saying, "I'm not really qualified to run a football team except the Lions." And I think I knew then that it was going to be horrible. Hey, man, I'm glad to hear that, man. I'm glad to hear we got you through some tough times. So, welcome to the squad. We do stuff around here. Subscribe, keep showing up. Appreciate it. Yeah, Rod Wood's terrible. Patricia's terrible. Quinn's terrible. Unlin's terrible. Bevel's okay with me. You get 30 points a game out of this team. I think so. Matthew, I think I said that they probably have to take care of the ball more. Or they take care of the ball more in the NFL, so probably wouldn't happen. But you never know. I don't see any quarterback being that bad, or any coach being that bad where they lose all notion of ball control and they let a game or a season get away from them like that, where they have a quarterback or safety that they're not accounted for or game plan for. Who do you think in the league could facilitate or get 23 interceptions at strong safety? Oh man, that's just terrible coaching. That's all it boils down to is, how bad are your rotations and how bad is your communication, that in 2 weeks you get 3 10-men on the field calls. And I think that's the epitome, and that's basically been his whole tenure. Is just like stupid mistakes and no preparation and just dumb stuff. And that's just what this team is. And it's amplified to the fact that they suck. They just don't win on top of it. Like you can't be what is he, like 11, 12, 13 and 30 and just not make terrible coaching decisions. That's all on coach. Like if you're ahead and you blow 11 leads, or what is it, 8 leads? If you blow 8 leads, that's all on you, man. Like there's nothing that any player. I see a lot of Lions fans like trying to suggest that, we need to sign this free agent or we need to bring this free agent in. And it's like, for what reason? The team has led in almost every game that they've been a part of. And then they just get washed they don't play in the second quarter. And then the fourth quarter, the defense just sits back and plays prevent. And like those drives were so frustrating because Alex Smith was just torching them. And it's nothing that you could really do or say to stop him from torching them. And it's Alex Smith. Like, this is Mr. Dink and Dunk. Like, he didn't even want to go down the field. If he had the bravado and the arm and the confidence to go down the field, he probably would have done it at his, like, leisure. He probably could have got whatever he wanted out of the Lions if it wasn't Alex Smith. Any other quarterback, washing them. But I don't know, man. That's just the entire definition of this regime. Is just a whole bunch of inaction and I don't know, whatever. Yeah. So my goal will just be great. Honestly, Braden Combs, the special teams coordinator, dude, what was it? 2 punts in one game is amazing. Only Adam Sandler is a sadder celebrity fan right now. Blue Blue Blob has returned. We need to play real defense. What does that mean? I thought Patricia should have been fired after Arizona last year. The Chiefs game was good to me because they showed a lot of heart and they showed a lot of fight. But, hindsight, 2020, blah, blah, blah. That's just who they are. They could have beat the Chiefs, but they're just a bad second half team. They're a bad fourth quarter team. And that's it. Like, I always like romanticize things and say where the potential could be for this team. This team is just inconsistent and they don't finish games. And I can't make anything out of that more than what it is. It's like nothing's going to change because it's the people involved. And Patricia just sucks, man. That's it. We need a real coach. Yeah. Patrick Mahomes would murder the Lions. I think this iteration of the Lions, hell yeah. One game out of the 7th seed, and what do I think they're going to do? I think they're going to do that in the hunt thing that they always do, and they're going to give away some key games. I don't think this team has the capacity to beat a team in their division or a team that's contending. So, they'll play them tough, but there's going to be something stupid that happens or some game plan is terrible, and they're going to give up 30 and 40. Andrew Griffin, what's up? What if a team that had Prime Rice and Prime Moss on the same team? That would be what? Who? Give me your best 5 receivers. Stop playing so soft. I'm over the bend. Don't break nonsense. Yeah, man, they give up big chunks and that hold them to a field goal thing is stupid because there's no pressure, man. Like Everson Griffin is going to look like a really good pickup. I think he had 5 quarterback hits and a whole bunch of hurries and pressures. You can't cover for 5 to 6 seconds in the NFL. Receivers are just that good. So if they're not forcing the issue and making them get the ball out quicker, it's pointless. And we only get beat on overs and in man coverage, and it's just it looks sloppy out there. And I think Jamie Collins is probably the best cover guy, and that's just what it is. I think Tavai has to go. I think Davis is probably going to go. That linebacker core just it's not what it should be. It's not what it should be. The defense is it, man. That defense like there's no other way I can verbalize it. The defense just sucks. My favorite player in football is Deion Sanders. Basketball, Chauncey Billups. Baseball, who is my favorite baseball player? Jeter. I like Kenny Lofton too. I'm here once again to say Brian Flores is the coach of the. I can't say anything about it. Man. They're looking good. Yeah, I think Mahomes would kill this version of the Lions, but last year they played them tough. I want Jelani to be traded while he has some value left. It's looking ugly for value. He just I don't know. Wins take a guess. Take a guess. 7:30. We'll be there in 12 minutes. God bless that 49ers front office and the other 22 teams before the Packers. Yeah. The Lions played even average defense this team. Yeah, like you're looking at a 17th ranked offense is what I last saw, and like the 31st or 32nd ranked defense. And they're dragging them along to 4-5. Like one or two more plays in each game, and this is a different team. Rice, Moss, T.O., Megatron, Harrison. That's a pretty solid 5. Who should be MVP? Who should be MVP? I don't know. I had Russ at one point until last week, but who you guys think should be MVP so far? Yeah, I had Russ until last week. We don't have a single good linebacker. No. I'm definitely watching Survivor Series. I know Taker. That's Taker's last retirement or Undertaker Appreciation Day, whatever they're doing. Why do the Niners always have great wide receivers? Do they? They're decent. I mean, I can't think of anybody like Crabtree was okay. I can't think of anybody after Rice, T.O. Nobody really comes to mind. If the Lions were to somehow make the 7th seed, how far are they going to do? They're going out first round, and they're going out big sad. Damian Harris is the Patriots' best running back. We got a Mahomes MVP. Kyler Murray is the MVP of the NFL. That Hail Murray secures it. I love that play because I'm a Fins fan. Okay, we got Mahomes. We got Russell Wilson. We got Kyler Murray. Crabtree was somewhere. Bolden was good. Bolden was good in Detroit. Bolden was just good. Tyrod is definitely unlucky. Herbert's looking good. Yeah, like you gotta see those bounce back games. I think Russell had a good bounce back game last night. Mahomes could throw exactly 1,000 yards, 20 touchdowns, 70. Man, Mahomes is night and day better than everybody, though. I thought Murray, but Wilson definitely outperformed him last night. Yeah, it was a pretty good game, too. Where were we at? I think I missed something. Yeah, that's what I was going to ask. Now, we asked the MVP stuff. Who do you got? I've been seeing a lot of stuff about Rookie of the Year. You guys got Tua, Herbert, a dark horse? Adam Gase is the MVP for keeping Trevor Lawrence away from the Patriots. It's still early, man. I feel like Belichick's gonna pull a move sometime. He's gonna pull it off somehow. Or like you guys were saying last week, have Trevor Lawrence stay in college. Hopkins best wide receiver, I think so too. Kyler Murray's playing. Herbert, that's one vote for Herbert. Edwards-Helaire, Tua, best quarterback of the draft. It's looking that way. I think Swift would have won if he was a starter. If Swift got more reps, I feel like he should be in consideration at least. All right, Matt. Yeah, I did play indoor football from 2009 to 2015. Herbert now, but Tua keeps it up and makes the playoffs. He will take it despite playing less games. Justin Jefferson is a beast, man. Adam freaking Gase. He's going to be in the unemployment line pretty soon. Let me see what we got going on here. We're going to start Take a Guess here in 5 minutes. So I want to make sure that everything is good. Let's see what we got going on. I did play indoor football. Justin Jefferson, Khalil Mack, Aaron Donald for DPOY. Burrow should win it, but if Tua gets the fence to the playoffs, you're going to have to give it to him. He's 3-0 right now. What's up, Ian Clark? Why does that name sound familiar? You're not the basketball player, are you? Was fun playing indoor football compared to regular football. I love playing indoor football. I met, like I told the story last week, I met Scott there, SJC 1439, I think is his name. And the times I played, I had so much fun interacting with the fans. Everybody's really close. So you get the trash talk element like right bearing down on you. But, you know, it was probably some of the best years of my life. I almost got to the AFL a couple times and got to play against some Hall of Famers a couple times. And, you know, it was a really fun experience. Everybody, welcome Ian here. I'm a Pats fan, and I think they should draft Fields. Would he be a good fit? I think anybody's a good fit in Belichick's system. Cam's not looking too hot right now, but I'm going to chalk it up to COVID, but may have Patricia as a coach, but at least I don't got Bill O'Brien. I hope they don't hire Bill O'Brien. Will there be part 2 after Take a Guess? Not this week. I got a lot of work that I got to catch up on before Thanksgiving. Why you hating on my coach? If he wins his next game, he'll be the first rookie quarterback to start 4-0. Tua's on the way. Let's go Rams. Who's gonna beat Pittsburgh? There's somebody. Who was it? Shane that said he thinks it's gonna be the Jaguars this weekend. Let's look at the Steelers' schedule before we go to Take a Guess. I miss indoor football so damn much. Yeah, I thought about making the comeback. I emailed the team out in San Diego last year, and they never got back to me. Thank God, because I did not want to get back in shape. I don't see anybody beating the Steelers. Oh, wow. Jaguars, Ravens. It's either I think the Bills are the only team that have a shot. I don't think the Ravens have it figured out yet. I don't think Lamar is going to find a passing game in them. I think they'll game plan for him well, but I think the Bills are the only team that has a shot. 2018 Mahomes faced 2011 Rodgers. What do you? 56-63. Adam Gase is the best since Adam Sandler. Nobody's close to Adam Sandler. I was shut down, but I got beat a couple times. There's only 1 or 2 pictures out there of me getting beat. Fields to Colts. I don't hate it. I think they might. I think that'd be a good opportunity for him to learn under Rivers, if it happens. No, I don't think any teams played this year. I think there was a lot of I think everybody shut down, and I think they're gearing up for next season. That's a long road trip. I might try to get one game in before I completely lose my knees. The Louisville Blob thinks it's going to be this weekend when they lose to the Jags. Ben's due. They all the Steelers fans always say they're due for a terrible game. 56-63. Who do you have winning? No, Chiefs. I want to hate on the Dolphins for dropping Fitzmagic, but Tua is the real deal now. Listen, I don't have the knees or the back or the speed or the hamstrings for any of that anymore. I played corner and DS. I played linebacker too. I watched the draft and I'm not impressed with the class. So I'm going to take off, guys. We got a good 41 minutes in. Stay tuned for Take a Guess. We're going to stream Sunday. We're going to stream the Lions game. Show up. We'll make it fun. I got the acting skills. I'll always have them. We're going to stream Sunday. We're going to play Lions Bingo and some other games while we watch the Lions beat the Panthers, hopefully. Make sure you guys stay safe this weekend. Do all the things to protect yourself and your people. And I'll see you guys in 2 minutes for Take a Guess.